Welcome to News Please, NP's week or recent weeks in review. Now on today's episode, I'm going to take you through their trip at ESL 1 Genting. We're going to show you some GGBet highlights of some of their top plays there. We'll of course have the FYM spiciest plays, a loot market spotlight on some of the interviews that the team has done recently, your anime report, some general team news, their upcoming games, and if you stay tuned after the episode, a blooper reel from some of the behind the scenes stuff at ESL 1. Now to start us off, Team NP traveled to Malaysia a week before the main event for ESL 1 in order to boot camp as sponsored by the team's newest sponsor, the Egg Network. Now after the boot camp, they headed over to ESL 1 and they sent you guys back home a little message for the new year.
There you go. That's all.
The Egg Network also ran several fan meetups while the team was in Malaysia, and there were some interesting team activities.
Oh, sideways.
Sideways and under.
God damn.
Carpet ride.
Your turn.
Oh, that's what you did?
It's your turn.
That's you.
I knew it.
That's the point.
Don't owe me.
No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreams.
Oh, this is your part now.
A dazzling place I never knew. But now from way up here, it's crystal clear. And now I'm in a whole new world with you.
Now the team did also happen to play some Dota while they were there in ESL, so let's take a look at some of the top plays from the event and our GGBet highlights.
Show some love for Team NP!
Levy cutting through the shrine here. Ohio is going to play around. Misses the crush. Survive through all of this, but NP is big and he's going in time. He's going to be able to hit both. CM multi does something, but it's not enough. Mushi's been dropped so low, he's going to be able to keep that Medusa in place for quite some time until they hit the crush. Now the vacuum comes out, and they are going to be able to get away with Eternal Envy, and their turnaround happens with the big wall. Once again, the off lane from NP just comes in at the perfect time. This would be big. They can actually kill Febby, who has the life stealer inside of him. He already pops out, but he gets caught. MSS does manage to lock him down with the ultimate. They're going to drop the golems as well, looking for the twofer. Nice vacuum, but it's get away here. It's not quite enough. They can't keep the heroes inside the kinetic field. It looks like NP can keep marching forward. Wrapping around though, AUI pressing for more. Blinks forward, goes for Yamate, looks to rip him apart just before the glimpse. About now, but that is not an initiation they wanted. And Mushi's immediately going to be roared up as well as the golems drop. Mushi's so far down, they're actually going to be losing Mushi in a second here, and they're going to look for more. Yamate gets caught. That's going to be Ursa cleaning up the extra kill. He turns and collects Mushi's death as well. If you force the Tinker nice out. Play. They're going to be able to pop that Lincolns and immediately get the Scythe of Ice onto Eternal Envy. Half a second, though, is all he needs to be able to get off the BKB, and actually turns around, trying to go for Ohio here. Will manage to dodge that arrow, and Ohio is going to fall in by Eternal Envy. Very nicely played.
Scan around this mid lane. I think VP cold wind.
Go back there, but a nice jump away. Perfect timing there from MSS with that burrow strike. Ramses will get Rose as they try and back themselves away now. Eternal Envy does have an arrow. Beautiful burrow strike from MSS. A three-man that opens things wide open for NP. Lord's going to try and intercept them with the BKB activated. They're going to fully commit to no one here, trying to finish him off, but with his BKB activated, doesn't seem like they have the damage to be able to output. No one, he's actually being targeted by AUI now with the jump in. The MSS doing a lot there, but no one is surviving through this one, but the rest of the team is not. VP are collapsing now, and Pasha can't save them. The Dark Rift attempt, but it's not going to be there. He gets away.
Now to walk you guys through what happened at ESL 1 for the team, NP started out the tournament in Group A with Newbie, Fnatic, and VP. Now they lost in their best of one up against Newbie and dropped into the lower bracket of their group. And from there they faced against Fnatic, taking a strong 2-0 showing against the Southeast Asian team. But in the end, they could not escape the group stages as they fell 0-2 up against Virtus Pro. They ended the tournament in the 5th to 6th place finish and took home $10,000. For this episode's spiciest plays, let's take a look at how the team enjoyed those Southeast Asian pubs.
How have you, what do you think of Malaysia so far?
The food's been pretty good. So funny. The sea pubs are random as fuck. What else? Is there anything else? No.
I lose every game.
I don't lose every game, bro.
I do.
I'm actually positive in MMR.
We don't fight that guy. We don't fight that guy.
Get back, get back, get back, get back! Help me, fuck you up! No, I'm gonna stop his dick first before I die. Fuck you, man.
What? What's he saying?
Let us off!
I'll Aegis.
I bite the hook.
What's he saying, dude? I actually don't understand.
Okay, go!
Actually, I actually know exactly what he's saying, but it's actually so funny. Please, don't spam me.
Telolet telolet.
I'm gonna have to mute you if you keep spamming me, dude. I only want to talk about Dota.
I love RTG, but not you.
Well, never beat it. I just get harassed every game I play on this server, actually.
Now, in addition to those fun Southeast Asian pubs, the team also experienced some new things in Malaysia. So a few interviews at ESL 1 highlighted these new experiences, as you can see demonstrated in our Loot Market Spotlight.
Lastly, Sky Juice. I mean, are you gonna drink some after this? Cause you won? You must be thirsty. I mean,
Of course, dude. The Sky Juice here is amazing.
Boy, you know it, boy. We're gonna have a Sky Juice party, baby. Woo! Let's party. All right, you guys ready to test your mettle here? We all gotta stand up. All right, because standing up is scary. Oh, you just instantly stand up. All right, face your fears. Face your fears.
And now we have to rock
No
the
jumping.
gondola.
No. Don't rock the gondola. No, oh my God, this thing's fucking shaking. I'm out.
Those people are out of their minds. They did not show it in the interview, but I asked Envy why he wasn't scared, and he said, "I do not fear death," and then he stood up and shook the entire car, all right? It's not a safe place to be with MP. His real life is just like his games. He just puts himself out there. He's not afraid to die, and he showed me that day. So yeah, terrifying dude.
You can find a link to the full interview with Sir Action Slacks in the video description. And now it is time for our anime report. As EE Sama battles his transformation into EE America, as we mentioned in the last News Please episode, the team desperately tries to hang on to their identity as they read Tower of God together. Now, this story focuses on a boy who has been trapped underneath a tower for his entire life. He one day escapes from there and faces challenges as he explores every level of the tower. Now, moving on to some news for the team. Bone7 joins the lineup as Team NP's new coach. He's fitting right in with that blue and white color scheme and iconic theory crafting. His goal is to instill a deep psychological need for scroll possession, so we'll check in with him in a few weeks to see the progress on that. The long-awaited Gebak t-shirts and other NP merchandise are in the works, with t-shirt designs finalized, as you can see up on the screen, and they are working on getting them ready for purchase. There are a few holdups, but we will keep you informed as to when they will be available. Jerseys, leggings, and sweatshirts are, of course, all available in the NP store that you can find on Team NP's website. Now, for upcoming games that we'll be seeing Team NP in, the StarLadder I-League Season 3 qualifiers for the Americas region has begun. So keep an eye on Team NP's Twitter and on the website to see announcements of live streams of these games to make sure you don't miss any. Currently, NP has gone 1-1 up against Digital Chaos and, of course, have several more games coming up soon. Now, the way that this qualifier works is that all of these teams you see up on the screen, so Complexity, Digital Chaos, Infamous, Team Onyx, Doo-Wop, Team Freedom, and Dialcom, will all play up against NP as well in 2-game series. Now, at the end of this qualifier, the team who comes out in first place with the most points will be the ones who qualify for Starladder I-League Season 3, which will take place from February 23rd to 26th for the main event, and it'll be in Shanghai. Thank you for watching this episode of News Please. Stay tuned for a few little extra tidbits behind the scenes from ESL 1.
I never get used to this. She's just
What are you doing? She's just like standing there with a fucking camera, dude.
It's gonna be a fucking blooper video.
Whatever,
And it's
dude.
gonna be all Mojo.
Yeah, it's pretty good right now.
I got New Year's. Can I do it over?
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Good luck, Mojo.
Fuck, it's still awkward.
A tree could grow on us, and we could both be the same tree. Beautiful.
That sounds awful. That actually sounds awful.
Maybe like, not a tree, maybe a nice little potted plant, you know?
Oh, a bush?
Like both of our.
Are you videotaping?